Yo, what's up guys, TheSurrealAndre aka New Era X Saint, and I finally got some time to get some editing done, and I finally dropped some Road to Playoffs games. It's honestly about time. I don't blame you if you've been wanting to see this at all. Like, I should have had it done before. So here it goes. The first game, the guy has a decent team. He has a big three of his own, but like I said, I have no regard for these little 2K kids after the first couple of games I played that just keep dunking on me. So I'm going to use my superstar team, and in the first possession he sends my shit out to bounds with Al Horford. That really bothered me because Al Horford doesn't even get blocks. He's out of the season anyway with a torn pectoral muscle. Who even tears their pectoral muscle in basketball? But anyway, just because of that block, I decided the first possession should be Jordan dunking on Al Horford to let him know where he stands in this game. He is not going to be a factor. And I said, you know what, I have a mismatch on John Paxson. I don't know why he's not doubling me. I'm just going to dog him with Penny real quick. Penny is going to be a star on this team. Honestly, this is nobody's real team. This team, if anything, is built around Bill Russell. He was kind of like my real first legend because I opened those Celtics packs first. And you see he's going coast to coast on me. He's not really trying to play a real offense. His main offense was really running coast to coast and giving the ball to Melo. You know those kinds of players. If he only used Melo properly, he probably would have had a chance to make it a good game. I moved the ball around, get the shot to Jerry West, but Jerry West was missing everything, but Billy Bill is there to clean it up. I don't know, yo. You have to play like a real slow old man mid-range game to do well with Jerry West, and I have to get used to it. So I decided to get the ball back to Jordan. Jordan is a role player on this team. He's there just for show. He's there to distract them as Penny gets the big dunk real quick. But yeah, Jordan is just a role player on this team for me to make them think I'm going to go nut and keep dunking with him as I just go off with everybody else. He's what I'm really going to use him for. As you see, he gets the ball to Melo real quick, and I just punched that weak shit out of bounds. I don't know why he thought that was going to be so easy. If only he played smarter. So I call for the pick, run a quick play, and there goes Shawn Kemp. Honestly, Shawn Kemp doesn't dunk for me as much as I think he should. I probably should have took that shot right there instead of running for the Euro with Iman Shumpert. But I end up getting my shit sent right back. He was getting so many blocks, and it was so annoying because I don't know why. I probably should have took that shot right there with D. Scott. I passed up a good shot. I should have took that mid-range right there with Jordan. I could have took that mid-range with Iman. I pump fake and end up taking that dumb shot with Melo, even though it was a good shot. I could have took that mid-range with Jordan. I could have drove around, and instead I just get that to Peyton real quick and get some mid-range. I was passing up a lots of open shots. He was playing what looked to be a zone as I cookie him real quick. Meant to go in and do a floater up over the big man, but I instead pull up, but was lucky enough to make it. So I honestly, I was passing up a lot of shots, and look at this shit. This is why I have no regard for these kids. He was just Lebronning all over me with no regard for my life. It was so annoying. Everything was a charge. Everything was just like a baseline. Everything was a YY in out of post as he makes an unbelievable shot with Melo. At this point, I really should be up by like 10 or more, but I'm playing just as sloppy as he is. I'm just not going nut. So I'm running the ball with Jordan still. He's a role player. Like I said, I'm using him as bait, but then he's not playing properly, and I dunk with Peyton. I meant to say Peyton, not running with Jordan. I love using Peyton off of the bench and having Penny as my starter because Peyton just locks niggas up for me if I want to play off ball. And he gets good ball movement there, and good ball movement means good shots. He gets a good mid-range with the Bostrich, even though I closed out. So now here's Jordan. I'm sorry, those ball heads were confusing me when I was looking at him and Peyton. So I go for the pick and roll, and Jerry West was cutting. I should have hit him. I could have took that three with Penny, and instead I go baseline again. I'm telling you, this zone was confusing me because I don't know what zone it was. It might have been a 2-3 because he was cluttering the lane. As you see again, he goes for the YY enter leave post free up scene and gets a nice shot with Melo but doesn't make it. He was using Melo just the wrong way. And I tried to go for a nice dunk right there. I thought that was a different clip. And look, even with Mike Miller, look, enter leave post, and somehow he gets the ball to Al Horford and dunks on Penny. I played the pass but I couldn't get it for some reason. That was really annoying. Jordan is calling for the ball. He just wanted to run the play himself. That's exactly why. I have plays set to run automatically, but when Jordan is just calling for the ball, I have to give it to him. And surprisingly enough, I'm not even scoring that much with him, as there you go again, enter leave post, get the easy drive-by scene. He was literally doing every 2K annoying thing you can think of except for running around and shooting threes, as I try to get a nice reverse layup, but the Bostrich sends my shit back. I was going for more highlights than anything in this game, so that's why it was probably close for a while, as he gets a nice dunk with that looked to be Eric Gordon or Al Horford. Then he gets a three with Melo, but it misses. Thankfully, that is not how Melo just scored 62 last night. So I get the ball up court. I'm going for an alley-oop. There's the highlight. But he is killing my vibe so much. I honestly couldn't get my alley-oops off. He was doing everything to stop me as I Cookie Monster his shit again. Right to Sam Jones. I mean, yeah, that is Sam Jones. Running up court. I'm surprised he's not trying to take a charge right here. I'm trying to find a nice mid-range with Sam Jones, a nice fadeaway that he's good with, but he's playing off-ball and Computer Mellow is locking me up. At this point, I should have kicked it out because there are a bunch of shooters open. Like I said, that zone was killing me on the inside, but I kick it to Billy Bill and he gets another dunk real quick. Bill Russell came up big for me in this game. You have no idea how much. He played such a huge role. Like I said, this is his team more than anybody else. So there he goes again with Mike Miller, the unblockable scoop layup that everybody can make, especially in my career. It works on me every time. So now here goes Jordan again. Sam Jones in the corner. There's shooting out the zone.
And boom goes the dynamite.
At this point, I realized that I needed to kill this zone. I didn't realize it was a zone until right now. And he gets another block with Al Horford. He even got more, but that just wasn't in the highlights. And then he's running again. You know these people who play with Melo. I knew what he was going to do, so I jumped right away. Fast break. I'm going for the alley-oop one more time, but he still kills my vibe. Honestly, don't know how he's blocking away that many alley-oops. The best way to stop an alley-oop is to press B and stop the person from jumping. That's a little cheese tip for you real quick. Press B to take the charge, and then you'll bump the person that's jumping and they won't get the alley-oop off. But instead, he was actually stealing it as I make a beautiful hustle play with Billy Bill. Get the ball, and I don't know why I didn't pass it to Jordan or it didn't pull up. He was just bugging me out with the zone. He was getting back really fast. I think he had limit transition, and I had a nice little move right by Chris Bosh. I love using Bill Russell. If you use him the right way, he is an amazing offensive threat. And I could have swung it around the perimeter, but I get to Bill Russell one more time because he's playing the center and he's really, really jumpy, so it's an easy point every time. I could have took that shot with Jordan. I should have took that mid-range with Jordan, but I take the 3 with Jordan and it misses again. But I'm still getting cleaned up by Bill Russell. I swear to God, this is his team and nobody else's. There goes more charges. In the corner, make up for the miss earlier. And he still misses again. Honestly, my Jerry West is so not shit. I have to play so slow with him. It's so annoying. That's at least the third one that I missed just like that. And here goes Mike Miller again. I don't know why Mike Miller was running the point, but it's I guess just so that Melo could chuck threes. Honestly, don't know why this guy kept playing like this. As I get the board with Shumpert and I consider throwing another alley-oop, but I said Shaq is in the game. Let me baby Chris Bosh and Carmelo real quick because they're 170 on a good day. I swung it around. Could have took the 3 with Shumpert. Don't know why I didn't. I guess I really wanted to get it to Shaq real quick. I kick it back out. I have nothing here. He jumps for Dr. J for no reason. I get it to D. Scott. Beautiful ball movement, and I still miss as Shaq soars for the rebound and put back. This is just an example of things that I was missing this game and why I should have blown him up way quicker. A nut would have took that shot with Melo, but I didn't. I get the jump and I swing it back out before that zone fucks me up. I could have took that 3 with Melo, could have took that 3 with Payton, but I take it with my boy Iman.
And boom goes the dynamite.
Going into the 4th, I have a nice little lead, almost 20, but this guy just was really annoying. I guess he decided that if he wasn't going to win, he was just going to annoy me. Excuse me, as much as possible, and that's exactly what he did. So at this point, the floor is a bit more spaced out. I could have threw it to Jerry West for a 3-pointer, but instead I step in, take that nice mid-range, and I guess that's really how you have to play with Jerry West if you want to score. It's so annoying. I want to have him as my 2, but oh well. But Jerry West comes in and plays defense, gets a nice steal, and I pull it back before I take a dumb layup. And I said, oh, you're not guarding the mid-range. You know who I am? The logo. Hold that real quick. So Jerry West makes up for his blunders before. And as you can see, this guy is still trying to be annoying. He's just reaching. Here comes a charge. I dribble right around him, more charges, and I Craig Elo all over his fucking face. Jordan was having some flashbacks in that moment. And here we go. I should have took that 3 just to be annoying. I see Jerry West is trying to get home. He's trying to cut back. Tried to get a nice layup with Jordan, which does not work again. I'm just trying to be annoying as he is. He gets a nice 3-pointer right here with John Paxson. And at this point, you're saying, Andre, why do you still have Jordan in? It's up 21. It's 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Why are you being annoying? I'll tell you why. That's exactly why. This is the kind of guy I was facing, so I had no remorse for these freaking noobs that try to be annoying like this. And I almost forced something inside with Penny. I should have took the mid-range with Jordan, but instead I dunked to let him know who the hell is the boss. And just for good measure, I dribble around Chris Bosh like a cone, dribble around Mike Miller like a cone, and so let me pull up real quick to end the game.
And boom goes the dynamite.
And that was basically it, guys. It was a really, really, really sloppy game. In reality, I should have won that game by like 30. I don't know why I didn't. I should have played it way smarter just to blow that guy out. But Bill Russell ends up being my player of the game and has great numbers. Like I said, more than anybody else, it is his team. And like you see there, he has like 27 shot attempts with Melo. I didn't really look at it, but there's my numbers. This is the kind of game that I want to play if I'm going to use a superstar team. Everybody is a role player, and nobody steps up real big unless it's somebody like, well, there's always going to be someone that steps up, but everybody plays their part, and I'm not going to go nut with one person because that's just not fun. But anyway, that was my first game that I uploaded, guys. I'll try to get another one up this week. I'm starting to play these Road to Playoffs more often as the servers really are normal now. There's still sorts of glitches, but whatever. And also, I'll probably drop a pack opening this week. I kind of wanted Terry Cummings from the Bucks. And yeah, they're sending more historic packs next week, and I'm looking at Iverson, hopefully.